YouTube? It's Dr. MD. I'm here with the Made Different channel. So look, I'm going to talk today about approach anxiety. But I'm going to also be discussing a little bit about anxiety in general, because here's the problem. So approach anxiety is like a term we use when men were out there, we're in public, we're in a social setting, and we see a woman we like, and then this happens. Oh my God. What do I say? Damn, she look good. What if I go over there and she's not into me? Do I smell good? How's my breath? What's going on here? What do I do here? I don't know what to do next. She's looking at me? Maybe I shouldn't be looking at her. I don't know what's going on. What happened? Who do I talk to here? Should I say something? I don't want to say the wrong thing. And then we go off on this whole tangent about feeling stupid, and then we don't make an approach. And we may have just let something go that could have been worthwhile, but you never know. So here's how I'm gonna give you some best practices on approach anxiety. Because so people a lot of times feel or think that anxiety is always a negative. But the thing about us as human beings, we have anxiety built in so it can help us in situations. So when people say they have anxiety, yeah, we all have anxiety. Like, you're basically being redundant. And I feel like, look, where people have anxiety, it's not a crutch to now do whatever you want to do. And I think that's kind of where people have gone to, well, I have anxiety, so I can just treat you however, but because I have anxiety. No. We all have anxiety. Anxiety is there and it's built for a reason. See, you need to understand what anxiety is there for in the first place. It's really designed as a mechanism to keep you safe, keep you alert, keep you aware. So, like, there was a monk I heard talking, and he was saying that he had anxiety. I saw this in a documentary, and he was like, you don't try to fight the anxiety. Don't fight it. Don't try to get rid of it. Instead, allow it to flow with you. Flow with the anxiety. Let it in. Embrace it. You know what I'm saying? So you're not in conflict with the anxiety. You want to achieve your objective working with the anxiety. So you want to make sure that at least understand why you get anxious. And that's why I had to take a lot of time to kind of break myself down too. Why am I feeling this way in this situation? What can I do to be better prepared so I don't need to have this type of feeling in this type of setting? So like in dating, for instance, if I'm gonna approach a woman, here's what happens. When you sit there and you look and then you think about it, then especially for me, your mind starts doing 2,000 miles a minute, and then you didn't talk yourself out of it. So instead, what you need to do, as soon as you into it, as soon as that thought hits you, damn, she bad, you got to go in. But that's where being prepared comes in handy. Because now when you go in, you can go in not looking like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to say have a scripted saying, but I will say that certain situations will lend itself to have maybe an available go-to line. But I won't say to make it scripted to where it sounds like you read it off of paper. Try to make it fit to where it's natural for the situation. The easiest way to go in is to take a look at your environment, pick something out, and then talk about it. Or, I'll still use the tried and true line, you want to drink. I know that I'm going to enjoy whatever's going on. So I want you to now enjoy too. I'm getting these shots. Here, you want to do one with me? Or I'll even do that sometimes like with my bartender, you know what I'm saying? Not even trying to pick her up, but just on some, the bar, they like to have fun too, you know what I'm saying? They're not just there just to fix you drinks and all that. They like to have fun too. Let's do a shot. Let's celebrate life together, you know what I'm saying? Understand that, you know what I'm saying, people are not robots. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. And if you get rejected, so what? Here's another thing we used to do. We used to go out and try to see how many times we can get turned down in a night. And those were some of the most fun nights, just geeking out, trying to, just being crazy. And you know what? That energy is very attractive. That type of energy where you're just having fun, not really, looking. And here's the problem: when you're just having fun, not really expecting anything, that's when you have the most success. That's when you have the most success. And part of anxiety is you have now attached yourself to an outcome. You know what I'm saying? You are looking for a specific outcome, and if it doesn't happen, it's going to crush your spirit. Don't go in looking for an outcome. Just go in and freeball it. You know what I'm saying? Just go in, and whatever happens, happens. Life just has to happen. You just got to roll with the flow or roll with the punches, like they say, but you just go in. Don't worry about whether, you know, she might turn you down or she got a boyfriend, she not attractive. Don't worry about that. That has nothing to do with you. You don't even know. You might meet her and you might not like her because she might not fit what you like. Just because you look at her and she look good, she might have a terrible attitude, or you just don't know. It's just so many things why we build the people up in our minds to be like, we build them up to be these great, you know, monumental thing, and it's like, she's just a woman. Just go talk to her. You know what I mean? Just go talk to her, bro. Go talk to her. Work with your anxiety. Your anxiety is your wingman. Use your anxiety as your wingman. Just understand it's there, and you just need to work through it. Work with it, and you'll be productive, I promise. And even if you get turned down, it don't matter because you still have value. If they turn you down, they're missing out. You always got to understand that in your head, and you really got to believe that. If you don't believe that yet, then you don't love yourself enough. And that's honest, the truth. I put that in a lot of my videos too. You got to love yourself enough to know that you are going to add so much value to somebody else's life that they pretty much need you. You know what I'm saying? You don't need them. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we got to approach it these days. All right, but look, definitely like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about that. What some of your struggles are. Approach anxiety. Hit me up. Email me. Contact me any way you want. And my socials down there. Just contact me, and I'll give you some tips, walk you through whatever. Because look, we all got to grow. We all got to get through these processes. It took me a minute to kind of try. A lot of failing kind of really gave me the game to adjust for today's climate. All right? So thanks for hanging out with your boy. And until next time, I'll catch you on the flip.
I keep fighting all of my demons. That skeleton deep in my closet. Had to start loving myself. Nothing else would help with the darkness. There's constantly food on my table. I'm rocking new shoes on my feet. Got caught in the stupidest beef. But I ain't here losing no sleep because I'm blessed. I'm so blessed. Look at me, I'm so blessed.